So TV is one of those complicated ones to track, and it's also, in the same sense, it's also very simple too. So you don't have the ability to track impressions or track clicks the way you do with digital marketing, but what you'll do is you'll take your digital marketing and you will establish a baseline of how your media tends to perform and how seasonality affects your service or your product. And then when you do splash in your TV and you do focus it on specific markets, you'll be able to see any spikes in direct visits or any measure in brand traffic. When you deploy a TV ad, you're going to be hitting a massive market. So you will receive a lot of brand lift. People saw your ad, you mentioned go to this particular website, so you'll see a lot of the direct traffic come in. But also too, people are very auditorial, and so when people hear your brand name a lot, they'll also just go right into Google or go into any search engine and just immediately type in that brand name. So if you take a look at your direct visits and then you also take a look at your brand traffic, you will see a lift, and you can track it and keep an eye on its effectiveness that way. You'll also want to take a look at your non-brand channels. For the people like me sometimes who can't remember what the name of that particular brand was, but I'm interested in the product, you can go in and use some non-brand keywords to search for it, and a lot of times that can be measured. Again, it goes back to establishing your baseline so that way you know what type of a lift to really expect. Last but not least, also keep an eye on the geography and the time. If I'm in San Diego, I'm not going to see a huge lift for my TV ad in Florida. So since television is a mass market medium, it's just an absolute blowtorch for just about any media campaign, it can also be pretty expensive too. So you really do want to utilize these tools to make sure that it's effective and that it is actually working towards your end goal. And if you establish your baseline, you keep an eye on the direct visits and then also on the brand traffic, you'll be able to do that.